Hello, everyone. Let's get right into it. Today, we're going to be talking about beating leadership burnout. And if you have ever experienced burnout before as a leader, please know that I empathize with you. I have been there. Most of us have been there. And if you have not had the experience of managing around burnout, that's a great thing. But I want to help you to be prepared in the future if you do ever experience burnout. So, what's burnout? Let's start with that question. Burnout is the accumulation of stress over time. So, it's not just an acute episode of stress where you might be anxious or nervous about something in the moment. Burnout is much worse. Burnout means you are feeling stressed every single day, and the stress begins to wear on your sleeping patterns, your eating patterns. You're not yourself. Your mood might be impacted negatively. There's so many things that come along with burnout that makes it even more challenging to manage. So when we're talking about breaking leadership burnout, one of the first things I think we should really think about is how we can stop burnout from happening in the first place. And I think that there's three really good strategies that you can use. My first strategy would be to delegate more. So we know as leaders, we are tasked with having so many different responsibilities throughout the day. We are responsible for not only tasks, but also taking care of people. And that is a lot of pressure. So one of the first things that I would say is really try to delegate as many tasks as you can. That's helpful for two reasons. Number one, it helps you to take some things off of your leadership plate. But most importantly, it helps to empower other leaders and aspiring leaders that you're serving and that you work with. And it also helps to build the capacity of those around you. So, first thing I would say to combat burnout is to delegate. Another thing that I love to do, you all know, is to set boundaries. So, boundaries have been life changing for me in my own life, making sure I have a time where I'm comfortable starting work and a time where I'm comfortable ending work. That's really important that if you have not established boundaries of that nature, I really encourage you to try to do it. Even if you can't stick to it every single day, it is very helpful to have that idea in your head and not to feel guilty about it. Knowing that you're going to give 100% while you are working is so empowering. And it's also empowering to know that when you have decided that you are going to stop working for the day, that you have that important time to spend with your family and with your friends and doing something that you enjoy. So that would be my second one, is really setting boundaries. And my third tip for combating burnout is really to focus on who you're helping for that day. Sometimes as leaders, we get overwhelmed with what we're not doing. Sometimes those negative thoughts creep in with all the things we have to do, all the things on the to-do list we didn't get to. Well, sometimes it's good to change our perspective about what good did we do. So focusing on that good gives you energy for the next day. Okay, I didn't get everything perfect today, but I know I helped my staff member do something positive. I know I helped a student work through a challenging situation. I know I helped a parent by connecting that person with a resource, and that will help their family. So it's really important that as leaders, we take the time to focus on the positive that we've done for each day. And just simplifying that thought process really gives us energy to move forward for the next day, because we know the help that we give today is going to help someone tomorrow. So that's a great motivator for us to stay focused on what's important, which is serving people. So I hope that you found these tips helpful for combating burnout. I also want to say, if you are to the point where these tips just really are not helping you, I definitely will support you moving forward and getting professional help, often through your districts or through your organizations. There's often free resources that you have access to. And I think that would be a next step if you are truly to the point where you're questioning yourself and your career. That would be a good time to enact some of those services. So I wish you the best. Let me know in the comments some other ways that have helped you to battle that burnout. Have a great day.